Yo guys and dolls, welcome to the channel. If you're new to the channel, if you're not and you know what we're all about by now, then that's all good, eh? So let's go with the debate. It's a political hot potato, but it's one I'm prepared to challenge. So we have Kemper, we have Helix, and we have Headrush, and we have Mua, and we have Boss, and we have all of these great companies that are trying to emulate one thing, and that is the tone of a great tube amp. So would you not be better just spending your money on a great tube amp?
When there's no more room in hell, the dead will walk the earth.
And that's what we're going to try and look at today. So we'll look at the Laney GH30 head. This thing is an absolute monster. We reviewed the 100 watt combo last year, and it's an absolute bonkers machine. It's very, very good. It's also very, very loud. So what we are going to do today is we're going to look at the 30 watt head. It's still fucking loud, man. It's really loud. I'm then going to think, right, okay, well, what effects do I normally use? When I pick my perfect amp of choice in a modeler, what do I do after that? And I normally put a drive pedal in front of it and a reverb after it, possibly a digital delay as well. Which is cool. That's kind of what I use. So what we're going to do is we're going to emulate that setting within the GH30 and see if I can get a plethora of tones, i.e. the tones that we would normally search for. So a great clean amp, a mild to moderate fusion-y kind of blues crunch, and then a smooth, super saturated, lovely gain tone. Can I achieve those three things with an amp, which is relatively cheap, 400 quid or something, a couple of pedals, and no more? Just that. It's got a DI, so that's the kind of connection thing done. We wonder. So anyway, without further ado, let's get this done and see whether one amp is all you need. Right guys, so we have got our rig set up. So I'm over in the GH30. I've got just like a basic clean tone, something that is pretty pleasing. So this is what it sounds like on the front pickup. And that's as is. On the bridge pickup, it's got a little bit more grit. But nothing like ridiculous. So we've got our amp. This is running directly into the front end as well. This video is basically going to be that. It's like, can you just put all of your pedals that you love in a line and bang them into the front of a great tube amp? And I'm thinking, yeah, it just sounds really, really good. I've had a little bit of a play, obviously. What I'll do is I'll share, in fact on the screen right now, I will pan across my pedals and you can see exactly what I'm doing. I'll maybe even put some numbers up there to help you, but if not, if it's clear enough, I'll leave it where it is. So these are the settings I've got. So I've got my Steel Park, which is an overdrive pedal. I'm going to do a lot more kind of in-depth reviews and demos of these, but for right now, it's just a case of what can I make it be a mild crunch boost kind of deal. Then I've got the Monolith, and I want that to be a lot heavier, a lot ballsier, but I still want to have definition and I still want it to have like a thump to it. See if I can get away with being like a metal guy with that. Then I've got that a digital delay pedal, which is the old Boss DD3, which is just, it's a go-to pedal. The DD7 as well, it's just a great pedal. As someone sends me a text, who may that be? I don't know. Anywho, then I'm going into a chorus pedal, and then I'm going into the Laney Secret Path. So the Laney Steel Path, Laney Monolith, Laney Steel Path, or Secret Path. That Secret Path is crazy good, by the way, so I'll have a little fiddle with that as well. So I'm a guy, I've bought a valve amp, and I just want to know whether or not I can just go directly into the valve amp and use pedals, and you certainly can that. So here's the clean channel again. that steel path, so secret path. So what I've got here, in fact I don't want to give that away yet. Right, so I'm just going to go into kind of like a plate kind of reverb. Let's just take that level down a little bit. And that level's still quite high, so we'll bring that down a little bit more. Neck bridge, sorry. Okay, now I can alter that. I can make it the delay, I can make the reverb bigger, I can make it decay a lot less. I can do an absolute metric fuck ton with that. But I can also introduce the secret path. So if I click down on that pedal, it flashes, and now I've got the secret path. So now it's a completely different reverb tone. A bit smoother. Sounds brilliant. Let me just put a bit more level on that. Just added like a high kind of note to it. Let's just disengage that. So that's covering quite a bit. Let's go into the next pedal. This is my kind of reverb. Quite a big decay. So already, just with that, we've kind of got clean laid down. Let's go for the secret path on that. And what's going to happen now is I'm going to get this glorious shimmer. I just need to turn that effect up a little bit. Sounds super sweet. Let's try the last one. Take it off secret path. So now we've got really quite quick one. So like work really well for kind of country chicken picking. Great, and let's see what the secret path of that is like. And I'm kind of going into a pedal demo here. Just kind of shrinks it. But I prefer that secret path shimmer. Volume down a little bit, make it usable. Okay, so now with just that one pedal, I've got my clean and my kind of ambient worship thing done. It's add a little chorus to that. Sounds really good with the chorus on. Let's add a little delay to that. Okay, sounds great. Now again, I've maybe got these in the wrong order, but it sounds good to me. Next thing is, okay, so I've now got my clean amp. Now that can get me a whole load of tones, doing it like that. Now I'm going to introduce some drive. So what I want with my initial drive is I want to be able to cover blues, some solo technique, and maybe some kind of fusion-y kind of stuff. So let's see what we've got with our drive pedals. This is the Steel Park. See what that sounds like. Chorus in there. So I kind of cover a kind of crunchy 80s stuff. Very nice. Okay, so let's get rid of that reverb, leave the delay on, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for this monolith. So currently clean. Really good. Kind of covers a lot of like kind of high-powered funk. In red, let me go to the purple. Boosting volume and also amazing articulation, more of a drive pedal in that setting. Let's go to the blue setting. That boosts the gain up a little bit. So let's go back to the Steel Park. It's on the orange setting now, so let's try the blue setting. Orange. Purple. Blue. Right, now let's put the blue setting and the blue setting together on both monolith and thingy. Sounds great. Let's go for the red and the red. Purple and purple. That introduces a clean punch. And then let's go blue and red. Right, so now I've got purple, blue, and purple on the steel path, blue on the monolith delay, and now I've got a little bit of that steel park in there as well. Now, is that enough gain for me? I don't think it is. I'd want a little bit more than that, so maybe, yeah, I need to figure out like way getting maybe a little bit more gain into the amp initially. But as a drive, as a lead tone. Sounds pretty epic. So, can you get all of the tones you need out of a few pedals and a valve amp? Well, yes, I would suggest you can. Plus as well, I'm running this into the front end of a clean channel. If I was to maybe put the effects that live in the effects loop into the rear end of the amp, I could then use the drive channel on the amp as well. It just tends to get a little muddy when you run pedals in front of a drive channel. So in the next video we're going to look at that. So can you buy an amp, buy some pedals and be completely and utterly happy with the tone that you're getting? Yes, you can. Is it close? Is it close to the kind of usability of a multi-effects or an emulator? Well, no. But how many amps are you going to use in your life? If you get your core sound, is that all you need? And you've got tube amps. You've got that tube amp tone. It feels like an amp. It's never gonna not quite cut it. It's always gonna be what it is. So don't discount tube amps, people. get in front of one and see what you think. But this, as a pedal platform for that, I'm not a thrash guy, not super metal. Just I need a great tone. You can't really knock that. I mean, let's just put them all on. So this is everything. And let's just see what we get. Neck pick, bridge pickup. Made me cough. So what do you guys think? For me, it feels brilliant. It's nice to kind of play a valve amp after playing kind of around with some of the other stuff for a little bit. It's nice to get on the tube amp again. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. So can you get all the sounds you need out of one amp? Well, pretty much, yeah. Right pedals, right amp, you know what I mean? Considering those pedals are like 100 to 150 quid each, so you're looking at maybe 400 quid's worth of pedals, and then 400 quid for the amps. It's 800 quid, so it's about the price of an LT. But it's an actual tube amp, it's not going to mess about. It takes pedals brilliantly, sounds fucking brilliant. So choice is yours, guys. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this journey into kind of like, can you make a tube amp do everything? Next one, we're going to look at the effects loop, put all the time-based effects in the effects loop, and then distortions up front, and see if we can just do the whole thing. That was literally pedaled into the front end of the amp. So let's see how we get on with the next one. Anyway, guys, we'll see you in the next one. So take it easy. Bye.